What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's time to go ahead and just get a little bit more dynamic with the content coming out. So I wanted to do something shot right in the office, man. I call my spot the launch pad. This is where the ideas and the creation go down. So I got a question that says, what made me choose to get in the cleaning business? So I want to just give some tips and things about why to get in the cleaning business, why it's a good way to get into real estate if something that you want to do. Because those that follow me know that that was my end goal, is to real estate. And so cleaning for me was an entry level to get revenue going. I mean, a lot of times coming from certain situations, depending on what your background is, you may not you may not have a job, so to speak. You may not have a corporate job, or you might not be making some good money, so to speak. So you want to be able to get in something to actually just get some income going around. And for me, it was the cleaning industry. I was sitting in a situation to where I wasn't making too much money, and so a lot of people that I service now, they not making a lot of money, and they want to know, I want to see why or how to make it in the cleaning business, right? And we coming from backgrounds that you might not have a lot. You know, coming from where I was actually making about $40 a month. It was actually $20 a month when I first started. But the whole fact of the matter is, I wanted to start a cleaning business because I knew I could get in with a low amount of money. I started actually with a franchise, and they may be a good option for some people that don't have the business acumen, or maybe you do have the business acumen, but you need some income guaranteed. And so you do get income guarantee, because that's the way that I went into it. I wanted to get income guarantee, but I would like to say a quick but. I did not have the access to the people and the software and the stuff that I have now. I was in a situation where I was confined to just dreaming outside of walls, right? So I had to go with what was already created. But if I was to do it again, I don't like to say that. Well, if I had more resources, I could have started another way, you know. But take nothing back from the way I started, man. So it's hard for me to tell someone else to start another way when I love the way I started. I think it was an amazing start. I loved it. It was the step into the next step. So sometimes, man, you need that first step. So I couldn't tell someone not to go that way or to go that way. That's not for me to do. But what it is for me to do is to help you get through to the next level from where I am to the next phase. You know what I mean? That's what it is for me to do. Why did I start the cleaning business is the question that I'm answering today. And the question answered easily is to start income. I wanted to start income. Now, the reason that the cleaning company was so appealing was that I had someone that I knew has already been in the cleaning company. And I knew that if I could invest a certain amount of money, I was guaranteed, because it's in the agreement that you were supposed to make a certain amount. The reason that I got into the cleaning company because it was presented to me. That was what I could see from where I was. That was what I focused on to try to get the money up to get into real estate. So the reason that I chose a cleaning industry also was because I had a son that was growing up. And I knew that he didn't want to go to college, right? And I don't believe every person should go to college. A lot of times we want to put everybody in the same box. Think about it this way. Some people are made to go to school, and some people just learn different. There's many different learning styles. And so I knew my children because I spent time with them. And I knew that one of my children, my oldest one, he didn't want to go to college. So I wasn't going to force him. So when I chose the cleaning company, my company was going to be built so I can pass it on down to him. And fortunately, he was already cleaning for my uncle. But I knew that if I could get a business going, he was already cleaning, and that would be my first worker, right? And then I could groom him up to be a business owner. I did not know that it was going to turn into where we are today. It was just really, I was just going to nurture him and show him how to become successful or become a business owner using the cleaning company. One of the things about when you start a cleaning company, have you a minimum number that you'll be comfortable with. And when I say a minimum number, because it's really not comfortable, put it this way. Have you a minimum number that you can be uncomfortable? All right? So my number was 2,000. Now, when I started my business in 2017. So when I started it, all I needed was 2,000. So what happened is, a lot of time people get in this business and want to shoot for the stars, right? They want to go way up here and say, hey, I don't want to make no 2,000. Who can live off of 2,000? But the thing is, I was willing to go all in for the 2,000. Some people are not willing to go out, ready to go all in for the 2,000 because they're saying, hey, I can't make it that way. Well, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable so you can get that uncomfortable growth. That uncomfortable growth comes from a situation that where you're willing to maximize all of the potential you have inside of you and going for the gusto. You're going for it all the way. You start to build up habits that's going to make you bust through what you thought you couldn't bust through. See, you have to get that velocity going. It's something about that being uncomfortable when you just grinding, when you just going. It's something about that makes you shoot past where you were supposed to go. But anyway, back to what we're talking about, the reason why I started a cleaning company. And the reason that I started a cleaning company was not to make money. Well, not to make a whole bunch of money. The reason that I started to get in the cleaning industry was to get something going so I can invest in real estate. I wanted to get a stream of income going. I was with that multiple streams of income thing, what everybody's talking about. Multiple stream. All right, yeah. I was into that. And so I wanted to start something so I could get a stream of income going, so I can have some money, so I can invest in the real estate. But what I needed to do was to get something going. So a lot of times, the people that I'm listening to, that I've talked to in the cleaning business, they want to get to real estate, but they start their business just thinking about starting their business. I built my business from the beginning in order to get out of it to focus on real estate. 3 years and I was in my franchise, I was out of it, financially free. 2017, I started my business towards the end of it. By the beginning of 2020, I was already out of it, financially free, making $5,000 a month plus. Meaning I was making an extra $5,000 a month. I had already had building staff, and I was sitting at home on a daily basis and having everybody paid. I hope that you got some of the things of why I started a cleaning business. I started a cleaning business it was a low entry point. I started cleaning business because my son was already doing cleaning, and I knew that I could get him to work with me or work for me if I could pay him more than he was making. I started a cleaning business also to be able to grow something for my son because he did not want to go to college, and I could see that. I started a cleaning company also to be close to being in real estate. I started a cleaning company because all of these reasons. Those are some of the reasons why I started a cleaning company. Sometimes some people just like to clean, If you like the content that I put up, hit the subscribe button. There's a bell to be notified every time I put a video up. You can share if you think there's someone else like to hear. You can leave a comment below and you can let me know why did you start the cleaning business? Was it something you want to do with your child, or did you see yourself pivoting over into real estate from cleaning, or was it something that you just wanted to just say, hey man, I know I could get a mop in the bucket and I can just go right on in? What's the reason that you wanted to start a cleaning company, man? Leave a comment below and let's talk. I'm out of here. Peace.